In the busy heart of Ebie, where the streets hummed with life and the air smelled of roasted corn and diesel, lived a woman known by everyone simply as Momangosi. She was a widow, strong and kind-hearted, with a back bent by years of hard work and a heart lifted by hope that refused to die. Her only son, Ephany, had been born blind. From the day she held him in her arms, the midwife had shaken her head. "He doesn't respond to light," she whispered. And so it was, no giggle at her smile, no startled cry at sudden brightness. He lived in a world without color, without form, without sight. But he saw her love. And she saw his strength. Ephany grew up without seeing the blue sky or the green of mango leaves. Yet he learned to move by sound, to know voices, and to laugh from deep within. While other children played football, he would sit and listen, and sometimes hum songs that made even adults pause. He became known in their street, Momangosi, as the boy with the sweet voice and no eyes. People talked, as they always do. Maybe his mother offended someone during her youth. Or it's ancestral. There must be a curse somewhere. But Momangosi never accepted those words. Her heart held only one truth: God had not forgotten them. Every morning before the sun rose, while the town was still stretching from sleep, she would kneel on her mat and pray. Her whispers floated through the air like smoke from an early cooking fire. "Lord, you are the maker of eyes. You are the God who gave light to the day. My son was born without sight, but you are not a careless God. I have seen you do wonders in the lives of others. Please, remember my son. Give him sight. Even if it's just once, let him see the beauty of your creation." Her prayers continued year after year. She did not miss a day. Even when others mocked, even when her own bones ached with age and labor, her voice never ceased to rise like incense. Ephany himself had grown into a man. He sat by the roadside each day with a carved wooden bowl beside him, listening to the world as it passed by. Some days were good, others were quiet. But he never complained. The love of his mother had taught him patience. One day, as harmattan breeze swept through the town, clearing the sky to a brilliant blue, something unusual happened. The morning had started like any other. Momangosi had knelt in prayer before the first light touched the roofs. But this time, her prayer was different. There was an urgency in her voice. Her words were not just spoken, they were poured out, like water from a broken pot. "Father in heaven, I have asked many times. I have cried quietly. But today, I ask boldly. Let today be the day. Let my son receive sight. Let your hand touch his eyes. Let all who see him know that you answer prayers. Let this town know that faith is not foolishness." She rose, wiped her face, and dressed her son. "Let us go to your usual spot," she told him, holding his hand like she did when he was a little boy. They made their way to Momangosi Junction, where the market buzzed and the world walked by. He sat quietly, as always. She stepped back and watched him from across the street, her eyes fixed on heaven. And then it happened. No one saw how it began. There was no lightning, no thunder, no announcement. Just a quiet stillness in the air, like the moment before rain touches the earth. Ephany blinked. Once. Twice. He lifted his head, turning it side to side. "Mama," he said, voice trembling. "The light is strong today." She looked at him, confused. "What did you say?" "I see something. I see shadows." Momangosi dropped the basket in her hands. Her heart jumped into her throat. She ran to him. He turned to face her. His eyes, once clouded like early morning mist, were clearing. Bit by bit, light poured in. He looked at her, and saw her for the first time. The woman who had raised him, bathed him, held his hands across dangerous roads. The face he had imagined 1,000 times, now before him, trembling with tears. "Mama," he whispered. "You're so beautiful." People screamed. Women fell to their knees. Traders abandoned their wares. Men who had never believed in anything began to pray. The boy they had known all their lives, the blind man at the junction, now walked with eyes wide open. How? How did it happen? They cried. Momangosi could only lift her hands to the sky, tears running freely. "I prayed," she said. "Every day. For years. I prayed. And today, God answered." No name was shouted. No title was given. But everyone there knew it was something greater than doctors, deeper than explanations. The story spread like wildfire. From Ebie to Umuahia, from street corners to church pews. And Ephany, he never stopped telling his story. "I did not see for over 30 years, he would say. But my mother never stopped praying. And her prayers reached heaven. And one day, heaven answered."
From challenges to triumph, you lifted me high. It's clear to see your hand drew nigh. If not for you, where would I be? My mouth can't express all that you've done for me. You do it gently, you do it right. Jehovah overdue, you're the guiding light. Now you'll be God who never fails. You wipe my tears, you make me stand tall. When they said it's over, that I'll fall. Now you changed my story, you heard my call.